welcome to a special Coco's Corner. I don't expect this to get a lot of views just because, well, it's about indie wrestling. We do say Coco Sports where it's okay to be a passionate fan, and, you know, I am not a John Cena lover. I am a John Cena hater. I do not like John Cena as a fan. So, when other people defend John Cena and they're a fan, I'm like, oh, okay, we can have a fun argument. It's probably going to go nowhere. You know, you're going to say he sells more merchandise. You're going to say he's a 15-time champion. And I'm just going to give off a long list of complaints, and it's going to go nowhere. And it's fun, it's exciting, but it doesn't cost me money, and it doesn't cost you money. But I'm going to read something from Facebook, and then I'm going to read Indy Wrestlers thing from Facebook, and I'm going to explain why indie wrestlers who defend John Cena are not only marks, they are completely wrong. And to steal a phrase from WWE, it's bad for business. It's not good for business, all right? All right, let's break this down. I'm going to read a little short clip because most indie wrestlers are not going to watch this. The indie wrestler I pick on, it's on Facebook. I will not read his name, but I will send it to him in private and invite him on. Here's what I said in Facebook, and this is basically the gist of it. All right, but then, of course, we'll have to make fun of the guy who's bashing fucking wrestling fans. But here is the whole gist of this video. And then after this, we're just going to have fun poking fun at this one indie wrestler. All right, if you, and I'm reading this from my Facebook, it's my comment, so I'm quoting my own Facebook. How douchey. If you are an active indie wrestler and are making fun of passionate pro wrestling fans that are angry about Cena winning, instead of promoting your shows to them, you are the reason you are wrestling for around $20 and in front of 200 fans on a good night. On a good night. Now, the guy that I'm going to bash, maybe not. Maybe that is what he's stepping up to. He's working up to that $20 and 200 fans on a good night. All right, so I know this will have lots of low views. Most likely, it'll probably be the lowest viewed show thing. But it's sometimes, you know what? YouTube ain't about the views. It's just about, I got something to bitch about. I'm going to bitch about it. Let's have fun. All right. Indie Wrestler's message. First off, it starts off, he shares what Mick Foley shared, okay? There's this T-shirt out there that says, if Cena wins, we complain online. Great T-shirt. I'm sure John Cena supporters love it. Mick Foley is the one who originally shared it. Mick Foley, listen, from the bottom of my heart, if Mick Foley really believes this, he would have never been a superstar. If he really believed this, he wouldn't be where he is today. There's just no way. And on top of that, I always see this shit. Well, if they ain't gonna fucking riot, they're just gonna complain online. What would WWE do if there was really a riot? What would they do? What would you do as an indie wrestler? You know, let's pretend you are a successful indie wrestler and you're in front of 200 people. What would you do if they started rioting? I know this sounds crazy, and I know it's fun, and it's over the top, and it's exciting, but I always wondered, like, you know, when they wear these shirts, what if there was a riot? I've been to third world countries. I've been in way more riots than fucking normal person has, and you know how in the Marine Corps they teach you this. and you thought this was going to go off topic. In the Marine Corps, they teach you this. Riot control is about taking out, and probably most cops learn this, taking out the loudest voice, taking it out, because it just takes one guy. If you've ever been in a riot and you have to defend something, you're not there destroying something, if you're on the side of the military or the cops, a riot can spark up pretty fucking quickly. Now, granted, when the Marines are called in, when the cops are called in, it's for bigger topics. But I always wondered, if you just keep poking the bear, what if there was a riot? What would you do? What would you do? You would come on here and complain. You know, it's kind of like ECW. ECW, even IPW out of Florida, all these fucking hardcore wrestling things. And then when the fans get too fucking rowdy, they're like, you guys are a bunch of beasts and animals. I can't believe, well, you poked the bear too long, motherfucker. So, yeah, what if there was a riot? I guess that's more for Mick Foley. What would you do? How much would WWE stock go down? How would those headlines look? So, yeah, maybe we should just do it. All right, now, let's not pick on Mick Foley, because we know the reason why I'm not picking on Mick Foley is he wants to get fucking paid. All these indie wrestlers pretend they're in the pro wrestling business. Mick Foley's sending this tweet out and doing this because he wants to get paid and still be part of WWE. That's the fucking reality. And now all these fucking indie wrestlers are like, oh yeah, I'm in the fucking business. I'm in the business. I've seen shit on the indie scene in Florida, and this guy is from Florida, by the way. That's why I keep referencing Florida. I've seen enough people. All right, I've seen enough people in Florida that said, "Oh man, I'm so fucking angry." That said this, that oh, I'm in it for the business. I'm a businessman. I'm a this, and then go in the back and argue for $5. Here's an idea: if it's a business and you're there to make money, and you look like the wrestler I'm not to pick on, maybe you made a bad choice. Maybe you made a bad choice. All right, let's go read this wrestlers. We're going to call him Alex. Like I said, I am going to private message him and maybe get him on. All right, so according to the If Cena Wins, We Complain Online. Ain't that the damn truth? They all whine every single pay-per-view, and they'll be watching Raw tomorrow. Great point if you're a Cena defender. Maybe not a good point for an indie wrestler. Then they'll whine about the next pay-per-view and repeat the process. Sheep. Stop playing armchair booker. That's great. Maybe some of these people have done it. I've booked more shows than you've been on. I've booked more, but no, let's not say, okay, let's say stop playing armchair booker. Okay, whatever. Why don't you stop playing armchair wrestler all the time and enjoy wrestling? Just enjoy it. Now, if your team was in last place, if your show fucking was horrible that you've watched for a long time, if you read a book series and didn't like it, just enjoy it. But would it be entertaining if they did everything you wanted every time? No, but it would be entertaining if the good guy got over, if it was face. Play SmackDown vs. Raw if that's what you're after. Okay. All right, so that is his view, okay? Now, I'll tell you why it's a bad business decision. You ready? Let's go up to his photos. All right? Oh, and first, the whole whining about every single pay-per-view and doing nothing and all that. By the way, his timeline is filled up with anti-government stuff. Like, he's got a picture of the kid with the library. What did you do there? Did you fucking riot? Oh, you just complained online? Oh, let's see what else. I'm scrolling up. Oh, they're talking about the police. They showed police from all around the world so that they're friendly. Now how did this become this? And it shows them all in riot gear. Oh, what are you going to do? Are you going to defend yourself? Oh, no. All right. And, his profession is worked at pro wrestling. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Now, if you're a John Cena fan and you're going to do that, great idea. Great idea. You defend John Cena, be passionate, be a fan. Now listen, if your career, according to Facebook, is pro wrestling, maybe you shouldn't complain to passionate fans so you can draw them, okay? I'll get to that more. But now let's see what he looks like. Oh, he's got pictures of his recent event. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 20 people. That's a sold-out fucking crowd. Oh, he's in the business, kids. His opinion means something. Oh, the other side of the building, completely empty. Oh, he's wrestling outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you count the security. Wow, that's a huge crowd, kid. Wow, you're in the business. Please, bash more fans. Maybe if once you just said, hey, you know what? I might be the biggest John Cena fan in the world, but if I don't fucking make fun of pro wrestling fans, maybe they'll come to see me. By the way, for all those that want to know what he looks like, he's every indie wrestler everywhere. Wow, nice Hot Topic gear. Wow. Oh, you're a fucking star. Please, keep kissing John Cena's ass. That's how you draw a crowd. All right, so I'm trying to find it. Hold on, scroll back up. Okay, here we go. I apologize. All right, so then he goes on. All I know is that Vince Jr. has been building the most successful wrestling company in the universe since the 80s, and it's bigger now than it's ever been. True, you're still wrestling in front of 20 people. Now, let me get to this, all right? There are people that people absolutely hate that are in the same business as me that are more successful, okay? Let's pick pro wrestling. Ron Nemi was a promoter that was in Florida that went away, and then I came in. I had no hard feelings for Ron Nemi, but when someone came to my own crowd and said, I fucking hate Ron Nemi, I fucking would never buy a show with him on it, I wouldn't throw Ron Nemi under the bus. I would just be like, yeah, well, Ron Nemi's not part of this, and all right, buy tickets, see you. Why would I say, oh, you want to buy tickets unless Ron Nemi is part of the show? Oh, guess what? I fucking love Ron Nemi. You know nothing about pro wrestling. The idea is selling fucking tickets, something that you don't have the concept of by your own Facebook admissions. All right, so let's focus on YouTube because he makes fun of YouTube later. I started this because I moved to Japan. I got out of pro wrestling. My health sucks, and I get paid to stay home, watch my kids. And I figured, oh, fuck it. Let's just have fun. It's okay to be a passionate fan. All right? So, with that said, let's put this to YouTube. I never knew who Bruce Blitz was. Some people love Bruce Blitz. Some people hate Bruce Blitz. I started a show, and people are like, what do you think of Bruce Blitz? What do you think of Bruce Blitz? I really have no opinion of Bruce Blitz. I'm like, he's doing his own thing. I'm doing my own thing. But if someone comes to my channel and be like, I fucking hate Bruce Blitz, I'm not going to be like, I fucking hate him too, because I don't fucking hate the guy. He's doing his own thing, I'm doing my own thing. But I'm definitely not going to be like, hey, fuck you, subscriber, you don't fucking know shit, Bruce Blitz is awesome. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Alright, so it's fucking stupid. Alright, it's worth more money than the entire independent circuit combined. Yes, and that's what you work for, asshole. You're not part of WWE. Mick Foley is. That's why Mick Foley saying it makes sense. He's making money. You're a fucking mark who's kissing fucking ass. You're on the independent circuit. I work for Coco Sports. Let me read this as if I was saying it. ESPN's worth more money than the entire Coco Sports network combined. Yes, that is fucking factual, but I work for Coco Sports, you fucking retard. You work for independent wrestling. Have you not forgot that? That's what your stupid fucking Facebook status says. That's what your career, what is it? Oh, really? Oh, okay, and I understand a lot of wrestlers kayfabe shit, so you're probably working at Walmart or somewhere fucking special like that. No offense to people that work at Walmart, but you know what? Fucking you publicly fucking said, hey, I work for independent wrestling, and then you say, this company that I'm not working for makes more money than independent internet circuit combines. And all these smarks, good idea, angry, passionate fans that go online looking for an alternative, and you work for an alternative. Good call. Great business sense on this cat. All these smarks seem to think they could do it better. You know what? I'm going to fucking do an open challenge. I have promoted wrestling more shows than you've been on. I've drawn more crowns than you've been on, and I guarantee you main eventing a card somewhere in Florida. That's what I love, that this fucker's from Florida. Someone in Florida, and I'm dead serious, you main event a card somewhere in Florida, I will outdraw you with less money, and the main event will be a Q&A with me. Maybe some of these YouTubers, maybe some of them make more money than you. Oh, wait, I can make a quick call. I guarantee all these YouTubers that you're making fun of make more than you. How? Oh, you're a fucking pro wrestler. I complain online, make more money than you. Bruce Blitz complains online, makes more money than you. Fucking Wrestling Ranton, yeah, he complains sometimes, not as much as us. Probably makes more money than you. Because Wrestling Ranton and all these YouTubers don't have to pay for their gas, don't have to pay for travel, don't have to pay for the gym membership, don't have to pay for your steroids, don't have to pay for your Hot Topic. They don't have to do any of that shit. They just turn on the camera, go, and if they got Google ads, we'll make more profit than you. I guarantee you do not make that much money. Let's say you got 100% of the audience. Let's say, I'm looking at your pictures, all right, you got, let's give an odd round estimate. Okay, you got 25, we'll give 50 people, we'll give you 50 people. 50 people, $10 a pop. I guarantee most of these smarks are making more money off WWE than you are. I'll believe that when I see them do it. Okay, all right, fucking challenge accepted. Any wrestling promotion in Central Florida, ask them about me. Ask them, Dave Kokotis. Have you heard of FIP? I was part of that company for a short time. ACW, Florida Underground Wrestling? Go ahead. No. You tell me what company you work for. You tell me what company you work for, and I guarantee I fucking outdrew you, and I'm not a wrestler. And enough with all these reviews and video game versions of pay-per-views on YouTube. Okay, well, enough of these independent wrestlers. Matter of fact, when you outdraw my reviews, I'll stop. Yeah, how about this? How about independent wrestlers who talk shit and pretend they're part of WWE fucking stop? How about you start drawing a fucking crowd? How about you fucking do what you have to do? Alright, so no one cares. Alright, give me 5 seconds. Sorry about that. That's my retired mother-in-law who makes more fucking money than you. Retired. All right. So let's go. Enough of it. No one cares what you thought. Yeah, no one cares what you think. You are advertising. You are putting on Facebook your photos. No one cares about your events. Bam. And no one wants you to watch you play WWE on Xbox. I guarantee people that play WWE on Xbox make more money than you. I guarantee it. I guarantee that the last show you were on, how many wrestlers were on it? How many wrestlers were on it? Now tell me what they've got paid. Tell me what they got paid. Be honest. I'll tell you what they got paid. Nothing to $40. That's what they got paid. And those that got paid $40 fucking bullied a promoter. They didn't earn that $40. They bullied a promoter. I guaranteed. Count how many people are on that roster and how many people fucking got paid less than $20. And I will show you people, and I'll make a longer list of people playing WWE on Xbox making more money than you. It's a business, right? Maybe you should fucking go. I don't understand how independent wrestlers can do this. So there you go. Yeah. All right, enough of that guy. I will definitely invite him on. He probably will just disappear into anywhere. All right, and yeah, that's it. So bam. I know, we say we're for passion fans, and I completely understand. I completely understand if you're a John Cena fan and we disagree. That's what's fun about being a fan. But if you're an independent wrestler that says worked at Indy Wrestling, yeah, maybe you should fucking not fucking piss off passionate fans. That's like me. I'm a writer. I make more money. I make more money than 90% of everyone on your roster being a fucking writer. Okay? Now hear me out. Let's say I was writing something about vampires. That's never been done before. That's as popular as wearing Hot Topic and being an indie wrestler. But let's say I was a writer for writing vampire stories, which I'm not. I might be the only writer. If you're an indie wrestler not wearing Hot Topic, you might be the only one. I'm the only writer who doesn't write about vampires. But let's say I did write about vampires, and I was as small as this guy. Maybe I had 100 fucking people bought my books. Thank you, 100 people. I really appreciate it. I'm humble. I'm not like this fucking piece of shit Alex from Jacksonville. But let's say that. Now, let's say someone comes up to me and says, oh my god, I hate fucking Twilight. Twilight fucking sucks. And my job is to sell my vampire book. What if I go, fuck you, you know nothing. Twilight made this much money in books, this much money in fucking movies. Fuck you, you know fucking nothing about vampires. That would be retarded. And that's what you are, independent wrestling. All right, bam. Bam. Oh, I didn't expect fucking live viewers. Amarndo says, what's up? And pro wrestling supporters towards Cena, I only see this going two ways. One, looking for a WWE payday, which will never happen. Let me tell you, do you think CM Punk put over John Cena when he was in Independence? Do you think Daniel Bryan did? Do you think Cesaro did? Do you think any of those guys put people over in Independence? And even if they were super John Cena fans, let's say CM Punk was like, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, all these fucking independent guys, Samoa Joe, all these Ring of Honor guys that made it up into the fucking other feds. Do you think they went back and be like, let's just say, they're like, oh my god, John Cena's the greatest wrestler ever. I love his money. I love his good looks. I love his fucking in-ring style. Let's fucking masturbate. Oh yeah, John Cena. Oh, Samoa Joe, pass the lube. Oh, I love John Cena. Let's say that's the fucking reality, like this Alex kid is fucking trying to paint the picture here, okay? Let's say that's the fucking reality. Do you think any of them, when a fan said, I fucking hate John Cena, said, well, you fucking know nothing about wrestling. Leave Ring of Honor's audience now. Just go. He's fucking great. He's great. I know there's a fucking independent wrestler who failed now that does a comedy gimmick, and he's doing a little better at the comedy gimmick than as a pro wrestler. And he always makes fun of fans fucking hating John Cena. But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure if he was a wrestler and not a comedian, he wouldn't be saying that, because the idea is to sell tickets, looking to get a WWE payday. Yeah, because Paul Heyman never said anything bad about WWE. You know what I mean? Just look at the fucking roster. Eric Bischoff, look at the roster of fucking people that have done it on the indies. I mean, I remember when Ring of Honor fucking their guy walked to the ring and said, "Oh, you hate John Cena? Well, fuck you. John Cena's awesome." I mean, the only person that was dumb enough to do that was Hulk Hogan, and that worked great for TNA. Oh, you're fucking bashing Hulk Hogan? You know nothing about fucking wrestling. I know that if I did a Q&A in Florida, I would outdraw you. That's what I fucking know about pro wrestling. All right. So, bam. Thank you for those that do it. All right. And like I said, I will invite him on. I used the name because it is on Facebook. I used his first name only. I will invite him on through a message and see if he wants to, talk about this. I would hate to do it publicly and have all 12 of his fans angry at me. I mean, that would be harsh. Yeah. So that's it. And I can't believe that I'll invite him on because, no one really gives a shit about indie wrestling that much, and it's sad. I support your local indie wrestling, and independent wrestlers don't chase away passionate fans because you're defending John Cena while wearing Hot Topic wrestling in front of 20 fucking people. But I will invite him on, and I'm not afraid to invite him on because I'm not scared to do shows that get less viewers than you draw. I'm just kidding. That would never happen. All right, go to cocosports.com where it's okay to be a passionate fan. Like, comment, and subscribe. Even if you don't like another vlogger on YouTube, I'm not going to make fun of you because I want to build my fucking army and I want to have an audience bigger than Alex's one day. Really? Well, let's click one more picture. I've literally picked a picture, right? And there's 0 fans. 0. Hot Topic, looks awesome, doing his Raven AJ Styles Bullet Club impersonation, got a video camera, got a referee, got a security guard. That security guard looks bored as shit. 0 people. There's stands. I can't see anyone in this photo. And this is a long-range photo. You could actually see 3 of the 4 turnbuckles. So you're seeing one full wall and one wall to the left that has nothing but bleachers. And there's literally not one fan. Not one fan. Yeah, it's a good idea to scare away John Cena supporters, John Cena defenders. Great idea. Genius. I'm glad your job is indie wrestling. All right. Like I said, go to cocosports.com. It is where you can become a passionate fan. And with that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.